Hello, this is Mateo Quinones, and I'm here today with my mother, asking her about a life lesson she has learned. So, could you please state your name and age?
Yes, it's Gretchen Quinones, and I am 48 years old.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Well, about 10 years ago, maybe 15, I had gone on a date with a young man I met on the internet, and it all went well. And we decided to go out another time the following weekend, and he asked me to meet him at a new club that had opened. And I was a little excited. It was a new club in town, so I said sure. And once I got there, he was sitting with another friend, and he had a drink sitting there waiting for me, and he told me, "Here's your drink." And it turned out to be a Long Island iced tea, and yet it was covered in sweat or condensation, I guess. So I knew the drink was old. And I told him, well, first of all, I don't drink Long Islands, they're just too strong for me. And second of all, I'd prefer a different drink, not blended. And he asked me, what would you like? And I said, a mudslide on the rocks, don't blend it. And I said, I'll go get it. And he goes, no, 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 this is a gangster bar. And he kind of pushes me back. He goes, I'll get your drink. I said, make sure it's not blended. Sure enough, he comes back with a blended mudslide. And I thought, well, what's one sip going to hurt? So I took a sip, and he says, okay, put it down, let's go take a walk. And that was just odd behavior. So we went, and we were about two-thirds of a quarter to a third way around the bar when my memory went completely black, and I don't remember anything that happened from that point other than getting home the next day, or I should say my mom finding me in the garage the next day as I was unloading the freezer of everything, telling her I was going to cook for the entire family and friends. And on top of that, I had parked sideways in the driveway, almost hitting two cars. And my mom and sister, or daughter, excuse me, they felt it would be a good idea to put me to sleep, or put me to bed. And I went and laid down and took a nap.
Alright, so when and how did you find out something had happened?
Well, I was developing some soreness down there, and over the next few days, it was getting worse. And on the third day, I decided I'd go in and get it checked. So they did a rape kit, and it turns out I was both raped and sodomized.
Wow. After you found that out, what did anything kind of click in your mind? Any memories or feelings that you had felt?
Yeah, actually, with Rohypnol or a Ruvi, what happens is your memory is in bits and pieces, just like a puzzle would be. And you get blips here and there of what happened. For example, I remember I was in a swimming pool. And I remember him pulling up to my car, not letting me get out, but telling me to open the back door. He got the keys and lean in and get my purse out of the back seat. And he locked my car up and kept my keys. Um, so things were coming to me here and there. And that's how I discovered that something must have happened.
So, what all did you learn from this exactly?
Well, first of all, I learned not to ever take a drink or food from someone you do not know well. I will never do it. I haven't done it since, and I hope no one else will do it after they've learned what I've had to talk about here.
Um, Thank you for having this interview done.
Oh, you're welcome, and if I can be of any help, let me know.
Okay.